Before we get lost in the usual YouTube intro fluff, let's drop the brutal truths about police abuse and black men in America. 1. Dating back to the era of slavery, black men were often subjected to brutal violence and control by slave patrols, which laid the foundation for modern policing in the United States. 2. 1855, an enslaved man named Dred Scott was denied his freedom, the Supreme Court citing his race as reason enough to remain property. This decision effectively legalized police brutality against black people for decades. 3. 1836, Alabama outlawed firearms for black people, effectively sanctioning white mobs to terrorize and brutalize them. 4. In 1915, the sheriff of Dougherty County, Georgia, boasted of lynching 41 black men in 6 years with zero consequences. During the civil rights movement of the 1960s, police brutality against black men intensified as they fought for their rights and equality. In 1965, despite the Civil Rights Act, police unleashed dogs and water cannons on peaceful protesters in Selma, Alabama. The war on drugs in the 1980s and 1990s disproportionately targeted black communities, leading to mass incarceration and further escalating tensions between law enforcement and black men. In 2014, the death of Michael Brown at the hands of a Ferguson, Missouri police officer ignited nationwide protests, but no charges were filed. Despite numerous cases of police brutality caught on camera in recent years, including the deaths of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and countless others, systemic change has been slow to materialize. This isn't just about hashtags and trending topics. This is about fathers, sons, brothers, friends. This is about stolen lives, shattered dreams, and a constant gnawing fear that simply existing while black could be your death sentence. But hold on. Before you fall into despair, remember this. Change is possible. It's not some pie-in-the-sky fantasy. It's a fight we wage every single day. With every informed vote, every raised voice, every demand for justice. We hold Donald Trump and the Republican Party accountable for policies that disproportionately harm black communities and turn a blind eye to police brutality. We demand comprehensive police reform, investment in marginalized communities, and a justice system that actually serves and protects all its citizens. But it's not just about holding others accountable. It's about taking personal responsibility. We educate ourselves and our communities. We support organizations fighting for racial justice. We show up at the polls, not just for the big elections, but for every local race that shapes our daily lives. And while we fight for a better tomorrow, don't forget to nourish your own resilience. Oscar the Old Guy life coach, an ALS warrior who found joy in the face of unimaginable adversity, has some wisdom for living a happier life. Find gratitude in the small things. Connect with loved ones. Forgive yourself and others. Focus on what you can control. And never, ever give up hope. Remember, friends, the fight for justice is a marathon, not a sprint. But with every informed vote, every raised voice, every act of kindness, we build a brighter future, not just for black communities, but for all of us. Let's make this world a place where every life, regardless of color, is valued and protected. Subscribe, share, take action, and never forget the power of hope.